Hello, guys. Welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing. Of course, telling your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. Big Lala showstopper is very much in the building. Today very sunny Thursday afternoon out here. Out here. I won't say more than that. Out here. Before Lala will say, "What are you saying up and down and everything?" You're too quick to say that. But yeah, let's move on from that. I don't want a while this afternoon. It's very hot here. All these Ojelegba buses and everything.
Very hot in a very thick jacket.
Yeah, it is very, very hot actually. Very, very hot. But man's not hot. Man's not hot. So man's never hot, definitely. I was going through my book. Where's that book again? I was going through my book and I was checking, where I wrote a couple of things that Tems had achieved, in the past, couple of months, 2022. And I'm trying to imagine, is there a Nigerian artist that, respect to Wizkid, respect to Burna Boy, respect to Davido and Tiwa Savage, every one of them. But is there an artist who's achieved, some notable international gigs as much as Tems in 2022?
Well, we're talking 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Which I don't think should be
No. It's not a yardstick. I'm just saying, like, I know it's not like we're trying to say, oh, this one, oh, achieved it. No, I'm just saying it is the conversation that leads to eulogize someone like Tems, and just hail her for what she's been able to achieve in the past couple of months, not to discredit, the other people. Now, if you remember some weeks ago, or some months ago rather, last year, 2021, yes, myself and you, we talked about how, at that time, Tems was not even as big as this. Burna Boy's last hour wasn't possible. We know it was a major star at that time. And we said, why can't these two guys come together? Is the Wizkid factor disturbing them at that time because Wizkid was close to Tems? Is that why Burna Boy doesn't want to collaborate with Tems? But of course, we know all of those things, are just, insinuations at that time. Fans would always talk about, oh, this is close to this. But 2022, don't they go already? First off, I was surprised Burna Boy didn't put Tems on the album. That's one. Secondly, Tems had talked about her having Wizkid on her debut album. She didn't talk about Burna Boy. But do you think that 2022 is a perfect time, or now it's a perfect time to have that Burna Tems global hit? Considering the fact that these two artists, shout out to we, shout out to David, shout out to everybody, but these two artists seem to be like the alpha male Afrobeats right now, alpha female Afrobeat right now. I dare say it that what Burna is doing right now, come on. Shout out to Wizkid FC, but what Burna Boy is doing right now there was a time Wizkid also did this. Wizkid is still very hot, but what Burna is doing right now is a madness, bro. It is except, I know people will bias and everything, but bro, what Burna is doing right now is it's a crazy thing. Tems as well. These two, is it the right time for us to have a global smash from these two incredibly talented artists?
Right. This takes me back to, I don't know. This I saw a clips of an interview of Tems at was it Hit TV? One of the old, when she was still on the comment.
On the comment,
and
yeah.
This is way before she played, and they were asking about artists that she
Love
would
to
really
collaborate with.
work with internationally and locally. Which that question is a standard question across all Nigerian entertainment media.
Yeah.
And she said internationally, she mentioned a couple of names. She mentioned Frank Ocean and the likes. And on the home front, the first person she actually mentioned was Burna Boy. She mentioned Burna Boy. So that tells you that there is a bit of likeness, or they both. She does admire.
Yeah,
And
Burna Boy.
that moment was not Burna Boy's biggest moment. right? It wasn't It wasn't the moment where Burna Boy was at his peak. It was when I think when he just got signed, or when he's just having his first round of good things in terms of international acceptance or even
Yeah.
local acceptance. So, I mean, those periods were that's what I saw, and that makes. I mean, you've asked the question now: is there a right time? Should this be the right time for that to happen? I think so. I think there was never a right time. I just think maybe perhaps enough. Of course, they would have found themselves in the same space. Maybe they just not. Um, in fact, I want to bet that there's already a Burna Boy and Tems record somewhere that they
Mm.
that they've done. But yes, if is this the right time to drop it? I think so. I don't think there's ever a right time. If there is a Burna Boy and Tems collabo anywhere. I think we want to hear it, we want to see it, because these two share some sort of, like I said,
Yeah.
uh, they admire each other.
Each
Well,
other.
we've not
Yeah.
heard from Burna, but from Sam's angle, we've seen that Burna Boy is someone she really, really respect.
Yeah.
And if the
Yeah.
opportunity comes her way, I think she will grab it with two hands, regardless whether she's bigger than as at that time when she made the song or not.
Or
Yeah,
not.
I
Yeah.
think she's
Big
big
Lela,
enough.
if a Burna and Tems recorded a song, say in 2020 or 2021, at that time we know Burna was big, but not at this current peak. We know Tems was, coming up, with essence and everything, but not as big as she is right now. Would you say those songs should be dropped, or they should record another song at a time like this?
Well, the good thing about someone like James now is her sound has really not changed. She stayed true to herself.
Yeah.
Um, you can say she's improved, but she has stayed true to herself. Some of the songs of Thames that are actually buzzing right now. She has a song that was from
Free mind,
2022
yeah.
that is now buzzing in 2022 is past half of 2022, but the song is not buzzing. That
Yeah.
shows the kind of quality she has, the kind of quality. I mean, if something was quality enough when it dropped, and people are maybe 2 years later, people are now jamming the song. It just shows that your quality has remained the same, even when you start. You may have improved, but what you done
Yeah.
earlier was the quality.
Yeah.
So, and I think same as Burna Boy, people still go back to Burna Boy's previous records
Songs
and they
and
still love it.
everything.
They still enjoy what is in there, which is why I feel,
Mm.
regardless whether it was recorded in the
You
past or
don't think they
even
might
now.
want to? You don't think they might want to add some international? Because you know what, these are two global superstars at the moment. You don't think they might want to add some, global feel, global appeal to the song and everything?
They stay true to themselves. Burna Boy stayed true to himself, right? And he's getting the global appeal, right? So there's nothing left for anybody to add. Both artists over the years have stayed true to themselves.
So if you think they
I
have a
think
song together, why exactly are they holding this song? I mean, is this not the perfect time?
there's so many songs people are holding, right? There's a Davido and Tems record. Have you heard about it? It's been hoarded. They have another Wiz and Burna Boy record. Of course, we heard two already, but there's probably another one which is being hoarded. There's even another Wiz and Tems record which is being
Yeah.
hoarded. There's another Wiz and Buju record which is still being hoarded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's normal. You have to just keep people little by little. You can't just give them everything at once.
What would the Thames and Burna Boy global collaboration do for Afrobeat at this moment?
I don't know why you keep mentioning this global.
I mean,
Their collaboration.
bro,
What do you mean by global
bro.
collaboration? Are they going
Okay,
to release it globally
no.
and not
Okay,
Nigeria?
so I'm going to tell you why. Thames right now. If Thames were to release a record right now, she's not looking at Nigerian market. Burna Boy says he doesn't make his money from Nigeria, and that's the truth. He says last has given him more money than he has ever made on any song in his career, even though there's a Tony Braxton deal, somewhere there and all of that. Do you understand? So these guys are not Nigerian artists anymore. That's why I would always use the word global. Burna Boy drops a song right now. It's a global song because the fans he has, bro, they're everywhere. Times he's going to shows, appearing on Beyonce's album, on Future's, record, on, with Drake. These guys are not Nigerian artists anymore. That's why I would say global.
When Burna Boy say things like last has given him more money than any of his other records, it's
Yeah.
because with each year that is passing,
Mm.
there's there's newer avenues for these guys to make money. Right?
Yeah.
Years back, avenues of TikTok, avenues of Twitter, avenues of
Yeah.
Instagram, those things did not exist.
Mm.
Avenues of advance did exist, but the avenues of advance that right now or sponsorship for a particular because people do one
Song.
time
Yeah.
deals and you get a
Yeah.
lot of money for that. So those avenues that exists now, yeah, is one of the reasons why some of these guys will make more money from their music because they're being spent out, they're being put on the latest of the latest what's it called?
Video
They're being put on
placement and everything. Yeah.
they're being placed on latest means of maximizing the profit of their record,
On the record.
which
Yeah.
may not have existed years ago. So it's not necessarily because the song is big or bigger. I know I'm taking us back to yesterday's discussion, but that's not what it is. There's more avenues for artists to make more money off their records.
Yeah.
Every year, there's always something new coming up and saying, "Oh, let's do this. Let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
let's sell the rights to this record to this person. He's gonna pay us this. He's gonna pay us." Or maybe somebody is paying off. In fact, the Tony Braxton end of the deal, maybe somebody has already funded that already so that he can recoup later. You never can tell. There's always new means of these guys making money from their song, and it's good. And even last from years ago, some of these guys were not even taking their publishing very seriously, but people are taking their publishing very seriously now, and they are getting all their
Mm.
money from
Mm.
all places. So yeah,
Mm.
that's what it is.
Okay, as we go finally, if Burna and Tems do not release this, global, collaboration.
Yeah, but maybe over when you mention global.
If you don't release this, globally acclaimed, collaboration between them, in 2022, and they decide to maybe hold it more and more and everything, is it going to lose its value? What are the
That's
implications?
this. This is this is assuming that yes, a song does exist, or even if a song does not exist,
Yeah,
assuming that they have not done the song.
they've not
I
done
don't
a
think
song
it's.
there.
I think both hold an incredible amount of. They've retained a lot of fans recently.
Yeah,
They, they are two of more of our most performing Nigerian artists on the global scene at the moment.
yeah.
So of course, people should take advantage of the time when they are hot and spread their music across the globe.
Mm.
So I want it to happen ASAP. But if it doesn't, I think anytime it drops,
We
the
go
main
chop
cocoa
on.
is Tems and Burna Boy does have a record together, and
Definitely.
I know some people may have moved on, but I think there'll still be a whole lot of other people who would enjoy listening to it.
Anyways, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Burna Boy Tems, globally acclaimed 2022 collaboration, or a collaboration, by the way, should it happen, or should it happen, right now? Should they actually have, that record anytime soon? What do you think about that one? Tems, Burna Boy, these two artists who are currently everywhere, right now with their music, touching down, everywhere around the world and everything. Burna Boy with Last Stars, Tems Free Mind, that one with Beyonce Move, and also the one with Future, and of course one with Drake as well. Tems doing well for herself, Burna doing well for himself. Put your comment down below. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Please stay safe and God bless.